Edgar, Angulo's a pretty durable guy, man.
Yes.
What are a few things you have to worry about with him in the ring?
To be honest, like, you know, it was just about me being in shape. You know, I just made sure I came in the best shape of my life. You know, you can see my body. You know, everything is different. Like I said, you know, skills pay the bills, man. Like, I don't feel like he has no type of skill. I think he's a one-way fighter. You know, he fights the same every fight. You know, he comes forward. He's a tough guy. He punches hard. You know, but I punch hard too, like a boxer. So that's gonna make the difference in the fight.
Did you check out his fight against Benavidez?
Yeah, I watched like a lot of his fights, and you know, he just got punched on like a punching bag for 10 rounds. You know, so
you didn't really rate his performance too high in that fight, though?
Yeah, and even like when he fought Sims, you know, if Sims would have threw more punches, if Sims would have boxed, Sims boxed good. The boxing was messing him up, but he didn't throw enough punches. As soon as he was letting his hands go, he was stopping Angulo in his tracks. You know, so for a guy like me that could box and could punch, you know, it's gonna be a major factor in the fight.
I mean, not to really press on the whole knockout thing and whatever, but in your opinion, does it make more sense to just keep on getting these rounds in, like you were saying, that, you know, you got 16 first-round knockouts, you didn't really get a chance to really kind of build yourself, I guess, the quote-unquote right way. Do you just want to keep on getting these, you know, these rounds in and then eventually putting guys away?
Yeah, you know, but, you know, it comes with boxing, man. Like, you know, this guy's durable. You know, he comes forward, so for me, it's like, I think it's a great fight, man. That's why we chose him. You know, Puerto Rican Day weekend, you know, it's not a guy that's going to run. You know, he's not going to run around in circles. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to get scared to get punched. He's going to want to come and fight. So that was the best thing for us, was to get a guy that's strong, that's durable, you know, possibly make me go rounds, but also look good and get a great win.
How did you kind of rate your performance against Steve Rose, man?
You know, I wasn't happy, you know, with the performance. You know, then, you know, obviously I came back from a torn bicep within 4 or 5 months. You know, and that's a year to a year and a half recovery. You know, and a lot of fighters don't take a fight within 5 months. You know, and then I had problems 2 weeks before the fight. You know, when my elbow hurt, and you know, people don't understand that when you're focusing on an arm, right, that goes completely dead. And to try to bring it back, you know, you focus on certain things. We was focusing on the bicep, you know, but we didn't really focus too much on the tricep, you know. So there was a lot of things that happened 2 weeks before the fight. You know, I didn't want to pull out the fight, so we kept it going. But you know, like I said, man, no excuses. Like I said, we had a fight after the fight. You know, I'm just happy we got the unanimous decision.
Let's share. Yeah,
of course.
What was it like to train in Puerto Rico? And also, was this your first time training outside of the United States?
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. Puerto Rico was the first. I mean, it was amazing, man. You know, I wound up staying there because of Tito Trinidad. You know, I went for a run with him 2 weeks before I started camp, and he was like, you know, I think you should stay out here and train. Like, this is your soil, this is your island. You know, the way I did it, you should do it. And, you know, it'll create more of a buzz for you. So I just listened to him, and I stood there for 8 weeks.
You said that filling the shoes of legends that have fought at MSG, other headliners, you said it's not an easy task, but how have you been holding up? Has that motivated you? Has that put more pressure? How have you been holding up?
Nah, it's no pressure, man. Like, and if it is pressure, you know, a diamond, you know, gotta go through the rough, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, it's actually a blessing. Like, I look at it like, you know, God blessing me, man. And, you know, I know the shoes is not easy to fulfill. You know, Tito and Cotto made a major impact in Puerto Rico, you know, so my goal is to do the same, you know, just to bring back that fire that Puerto Rico had before.
And when you had guys like that in your camp, Tito Trinidad and Miguel Cotto, like, what are some of the things that you feel like, how does that help you to improve your game?
You know, they know I could box, they know I could punch, you know, they was just telling me, you know, just listen to my corner, listen to my dad, you know, and, you know, just don't worry about the knockouts, you know, the knockouts is going to come within me boxing, you know, so, like, I just follow that, you know, with Trinidad said.
Hey, we're going to do one last, let's let him get a question, then I got to pull him guys.
So I noticed that you seem to say that you was working on your boxing these previous in your camp with Tito Trinidad. Did you work on the jab? Because I felt like versus Coceres and versus your previous, I forgot his name. If you would have used Steve Rose, if you would have used your jab much more often, I feel like you would have been able to get in there and get the knockout. That's something that you focused on.
Not yet, but you got to remember, when I fought Coceres, right, I tore my bicep in the 3rd round.
Definitely.
So I was jabbing in the first 2 rounds. If you look at the first 2 rounds, I actually broke his orbital bone in 3 places in October,
It was insane.
which they was going to stop the fight with my left hand. And then you know, like I said, man, coming from an injury like that, bro, it's not easy, man. Like a lot of fighters, bro, take a year off without fighting, without using that arm. And I came back within 5 months. And then, you know, I had problems with the Steve Rose fight with my elbow. You know, my elbow was hurting me tremendously after the second round, you know. So that's another reason why I wasn't really effective with my jab, man. But, you know, thank God, you know, we got through the, you know, through my trials and tribulations, man. And, you know, we went through, we got the victory, and that's all that matters. And now I'm focused on this fight, June 11th.
Hey, Edgar, to your